Hello everyone, Warhammer here, and welcome back to the Reikland campaign for Mortal Empires. Now first of all, let me say sorry for not uploading a video on Monday. It was just one of those things that the night before I actually went down to Cardiff to go and see an old favourite of mine from the noughties, Ashanti, a Bournemouth Student Union, and I planned to stay the night and come back the following day and have plenty of time to actually record an episode. However, complications came up and I took a lot longer getting home than I thought I was going to. So by the time I got back, I was just tired and I really didn't want to make a video. So, apologies. But we're here today to continue the campaign, and one advantage at least of having such a long time in between episodes is that I have come back to the campaign in my own time, and got a couple of new ideas about what I want to do and reasons why I'm doing things. So, and of course it has also given me an opportunity to go through all your comments, and I've managed to get together a couple of things to talk about. So firstly, let's just go and deal with Volkmar up here. Let's get rid of this rebel army. Crap, you guys decided to run off. Okay, let's chase them down. Kill them off. Thank you, nice and easy. And we're going to take the captives on. Get a nice 12% bonus to that. Get through this. And let's head you back over here. So while Volkmar's doing that, we'll get Victor here to get ever closer to join up with Volkmar. I'll get there in the next turn, nice and easy. But, to talk about a few things. Firstly, the Norscan invasion here. Now, I am fully aware that this is not good climate for us to colonize. In fact, it is uninhabitable to us. And you can see all the debuffs we're going to have to deal with taking it. But I just like the fact that for sort of role-playing reasons, it's something that Luitpold, I think, would, in my world, would want to do to try and show himself as his own man instead of being under the shadow of his father. And dealing with Norsca and bringing them into the Imperial fold will obviously remove a powerful ally of the forces of chaos. So I just felt it's very, very fitting, and we are going to take it, but instead of relying on it to actually get money coming in, we are going to use it just to build up unit caps, pretty much. So we are going to just push forward and take it, but I am going to change my approach a little bit. What I'm going to do is, we've currently got Edwin here, Edwin Wolfheart, sailing up now towards Ice Drake Forge, and what we're going to do as well is get Luitpold to come and attack this in this next turn. So in fact, let's get Edwin to move up. And while I remember, while I still got to name a lot of the units here, I have added in the final 2 units of Huntsmen that Daniel Olsen has submitted. So, as well as having the Arrows of Justice and the Firebrands of Ulrich, we also now got the Defenders of the Drake Ward, whose backstory is on screen right now. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit their full name in, so I had to shrink it down a little bit, but I think it's still fitting. And next to them we have the Untengard Avengers, again, backstory up on screen right now. So, we still need to get names for all of these, and I'm going to have to do it for quite a few other armies. I have taken the time though to do it with Luitpold. So we have got every unit here named. So we've got the Altdorf Blades, Genhard Spears, the Prince's Guard for our Imperial Foot, we've got the Bastions for our Greatswords, Siegfried's Shots, 2 companies of Reign of the North, Zindler's Reichsguard, the Knights of the Everlasting Light, the Chosen of the Light to represent the inner circle of these guys, the Fury of the Empire, and Sigmar's Comets. I thought that was just a nice fitting name. But we've got these. And these, so we're slowly getting there with naming all the units. But for now, Luitpold, let's get you come over here. And it does give me an opportunity, once we've taken this, to bring up another point that I think Drake and Materia mentioned in the comments last time. So we'll just go ahead and do this. Thank you. Helmet Discord. Excellent. I've loved that item. But here's the thing. Even if we get rid of all the chaos corruption that's currently here in Norsca, we're still going to have attrition problems, because if I just hover here, you can see the first bit comes up where we will suffer losses due to attrition when in frozen regions. Now, there's not anything we can do about that. We have no rights that we can use to go overcome it. We've got the one for chaos corruption, but not for frozen territory. And we haven't got any research that we can actually do to overcome it as well, compared to like the Wood Elves and apparently the Bretonnians. So we're not going to be doing a lot in terms of like moving armies around. Once I've taken it and we've secured it, I'm probably just going to head back and take my armies back to the Empire. But it'll be something for me to work on at least, and we'll just have to bear it in mind when it comes to moving through these regions and, you know, just trying to encamp a little bit more. But anyway, Loophole is now here. With the opportunity now here at Ice Drake, let's get something to help with the public order. So let's get a tap room. We're going to get a Shrine of Sigmar to sort out the corruption. Now we could also go to make things a bit easier for us to go for the Night Watch. But as you can see, it's going to take 14 turns for it to be done. And by the time it's done, we would knock down our corruption by what? Nearly all the way? Well, 28%. Which is going to go down in once we take Doomkeep and the Longship Graveyard. So, we'll save it for now. We can't go for defenses, so... Can we build? We don't have enough money for a blacksmith. Okay, that will be remedied easily enough. Let's grab Karl Franz now, because as part of my next build plan, we're going to have him actually make his way over towards... Hang on a second. Let's force march you to get there a little bit faster. But we'll have him go after the Longship Graveyard and then sail back over and into the Empire. So that way then we can send Edwin and Loophole up through the centre towards Bajorling's Gathering and continue then through the valleys here, all the way to the very end. So now, Karl Franz has moved. Marius is staying here. Kurt can stay there. Loophole, Edwin, Heinrich. Let's move you back to Marienburg, so you can get us a little bit of extra cash for being in the ports. There we go. Okay, Victor. Now we do have this to do, so we will get that started. But before we do that, let's start bringing you back, I guess, back to the Empire. So you can do that. Victor's moved, Volkamar's moved. Marcus. Here's the other thing I wanted to do. Now, last time I actually talked about basically going after Lustria here. We can expand into the Northern Great Jungle. We got a ruin over here, which I presume is probably occupied by Skaven. But, oh no, apparently not. Never mind. But we could colonize here, but the problem is we've got the same situation as up in Norska. So what I'm going to do is, once we've actually finished the recruiting, I'm going to actually take Marcus's army. I'm going to order him to head up towards Skeggy, up here. It's unpleasant, but the downsides are a lot less than staying in Lustria. And so we can establish a proper foothold here. And for role-playing reasons, we can say then that we'll be sending expeditions into Lustria then from a more secure location. So Curtis, my friend, I'm going to actually have you start making your way up towards Skeggy first of all. And then we'll send Marcus with you as we go. And then we've got this situation. We've got a lot of Chaos armies, a few Beastmen armies as well. And we've got the garrison of Volksgrad as well as Helmtvier back and Valmir for Valkov. We could do have a guy here. Let's have you go and attack this one, please. Now, we'll just give him an opportunity to deal with him. He failed. Crap. No matter. But, while we're here, it was suggested to... can't talk. It was suggested to me that with Valmir, it would be an opportunity, instead of keeping him in camp stance, to actually set up an ambush, draw them towards Volksgrad, and then we'll be in a position to attack them with us having the numeric advantage. But we'll do that. It was also suggested by Alvo Rio as well, to potentially buy Prague. I mean, it will be a lot more defensible location compared to Volksgrad, but I can't justify it. It's the Bastion of the North, a symbol of pride for the Kislevites of Kislev, and I can't justify it, buying it. If it gets destroyed, that's different. We can go in and colonize it, but I'm not going to buy it. Sorry, guys. But that should be everything we've done now for this turn, apart from Balthasar Gelt. We're going to get you to do your mission down in Estalia. So let's move you over to the here first of all. And yeah, Amulet to Sea Gold. What we're facing actually. Bandspar massively in my favour. Reinforcements expected. This should be pretty easy for us. But let's spend some money to teleport. And let's fight it.
Welcome to Astalia, gentlemen. I will not lie, the chances of your survival are small. Some may even turn against your friends as living corpses. But you have my word that I will use my arcane gifts to ensure your bodies are given unto Mor's garden. This is the greatest reward, more than even gold, for the fate of your soul is an eternal concern. Now come, follow me. Strike down the undead that rise against us. Allow me to find this eldritch amulet. I ask not for my own selfish studies, but for the good of the Empire.
I have to say, that was a terrible speech. Turn around and saying to your soldiers that chances are they're going to die. Not the best way to start one. And when you're talking about using his, arcane might to allow them to go to Mor's garden, basically just saying, I'm going to destroy your bodies if any of you rise up as undead. You think he needs to work a bit on his, speeches. Anyway, here we are in Astalia. We've got the undead in front of us. We've got dire wolves right on the front here. A few skeletons, more dire wolves. Where's that grave guards? Here. And the characters are here. Okay. Let's set this up. Now, I don't know where the reinforcements are going to be coming in. So, what we're going to do is just get a standard formation for me. So, we'll grab you guys. Spread you out a fair bit. So we can be ready to flank when needed. Let's actually get my gunmen on the front line. So Marcus's dead shots. Yeah, Marcus's dead shots and the guild test shooters. Let's get you guys in the center. You can get some early shots in against them, and then we'll pull you guys back. And then, in fact, we can do the same with, well, the Vigilant Trailblazers. As tempted it would be to march them out to try and get some shots in, they are going to be fighting against direwolves, which are much faster than us. So I'd rather just keep them here for now. But you guys can stay there. Great Cannon, I'm going to put you guys back a little bit, just so you got the arc to fire over. And I want him to try and take out that Vampire Lord if possible. Okay, Temple of Luminarch. Let's put you here. And we'll have you attack. No, we can actually move you a little bit closer. There we are. Okay, Billings, I'm going to move you over to this flank. We'll keep you with the Chosen of the Golden Lion. We'll have James over this flank. Balthasar Gale can stay in the center. And the Order of the Golden Lion, let's stick you guys over here. That should be everyone. Right, start the fight. Oh, the Deliverance, I forgot to move. I want them in the front line, ideally. Tell you what, you can move over towards here. And then as soon as my cannons can start firing, we'll take the opportunity to kill that Vampire Lord. If it is possible, of course. In fact, let's start moving you guys forward a little bit. Initial shots already gone in. Alright, see if we can finish them off. Okay, fire him then. Nope, fire him. Alright. Let's just cast that here. Whee! Okay, he's already starting with the Invocation in the heck. That's fine. Let's get the Temple Luminarch to fire on them as well. You guys can just keep shooting and we'll eventually pull you back in just a moment. Let's get you to fire like this. The crypt doors are open and more undead pour forth. What we got over here? Zombies, skeleton warriors. Okay. We might be okay in this. We'll get you guys now ready to pull back. In fact, if I get you over to here, we can have you shoot over the troops as well. Let's pull you guys back. Trailblazers. In fact, you nearly killed him off, but let's pull you guys back too. Alright, still want the cannon ideally to try and take out that Vampire Lord. In fact, let's have you come and attack him. Alright, Gelts. Let's help out a little bit. Oh, the enemy lord is dead. What killed him? That was good timing at least. Jesus. Okay. This should be fairly easy now. Let's bring you guys over this way. Noel's Pride will have you guys come forward. You can come over here and attack them. You guys come out here and attack them in the flank. You guys come in the front. You guys can charge forward into these. You into the skellies over here. Golden Shields, you can come in and attack them here. And James can charge forward there. Alright, we've got reinforcements coming over here. But I have a feeling there's going to be a bit more to them than just that. Let's have you shoot this. Alright, run into their flank, please. Lovely. Right. Let's bring you guys down here now to deal with them quickly. Right, what we got left? The Vikings over here. Right. Let's just do Plague of Worse. No, not Plague of Worse, sorry. Let's just debuff them all here. James, come over here and deal with these. Patriarchal Guard, come over here. Golden Shield, come and do the same. Okay, Noel's Pride, let's get you guys ready now to start dealing with these. Lord is under attack. Really? I'm guessing he might have got hit by some bullets. Okay, let's bring you guys slightly over this way. Ready to deal with them. Still don't know there's any more artillery, so let's have... Oh, what do I mean more artillery? I don't see any more enemies. So, I don't know if it's just these guys left to deal with. Let's get you guys into position just in case. So Steam Tank, come and attack these. Okay, Noel's Pride, let's get you guys into position over this way. Chosen, let's get you guys over here. Alright, you guys can deal with these. We've just got the right king left to deal with. Okay, Plague of Rust. Let's try and help out a little bit by dealing with that. And let's boost up my troops here. Okay, let's just continue. Okay, Patriarchal Guard. Oh Christ, we've got more people coming in this way. Okay, what we had got? Hex Waves, Black Knights, Black Knights, Black Knights, and there's 3 things up here. Felbats, Felbats, Felbats. Okay. Okay. Let's start getting ready to deal with these. You guys turn around to face them. Let's keep you guys on skirmish mode, and I'm actually going to have you come and attack this company. Golden Lions are going to come into here. Luminarch, I want you to turn around and start firing on their position. Gelt's Chosen, you can do the same. I mean, it's pretty handy that you are going after those, to be fair, but... Okay, Skeleton Spearmen, you should nearly have killed these off already. What do we have over here attacking? Oh, Billings. Crap, I forgot. Okay, anything here? Let's reduce you guys and get you out of here. Okay, you can charge into these. Okay, you guys come over here. You guys push forward into help Billings here. Okay, let's have a quick look again. Gunners are coming in this way. Right, Trailblazers, you're distracting him. Fantastic. Okay, Luminarch, I don't want you going too far. Can you please pull back? Go to the Golden Line, come in and attack these. Patriarchal Guard, you've now pretty much dealt with the White King. Alright, Handgunners. Let's switch targets a little bit. Pull you guys back over this way. We'll have you take out the Diabats, making their way towards us. Okay, Patriarchal Guard. Okay, tell you what. Let's help out a little bit. Slow down here. You guys come into here. You guys come into here. Halberdiers come in and help. You guys come over here too. Okay, you guys come over here. Deliverance, let's have you guys charge into here. Golden Shield, let's have you guys come and attack the Skeleton Warriors. You come over here now and start providing support to my Chosen. Okay, Handgunners, you can shoot these. No, Test Shooters can shoot those. Alright, you guys get in position over here, in fact. See if I can get you to shoot some of these. In fact, come and shoot these. Okay, Marcus is dead shot, so you're going to come over here. You guys charge into these. You guys come over here. Luminarch. Oh crap, what's running away? Oh, my knights. The golden lines went away because of the bloody text waves, right. And Billings, you're running away too because you haven't left the combat when I asked you to. Okay, fine. Alright, let's drop this on here so we can at least kill a few of these. Perfect. Alright, so you guys come over here. Order the golden line, come over here and deal with these. You guys come into here. James, come and provide support. Trailblazers. Not much really you can do from where you are. Let's just get you guys to pull over here instead. Gelt, let's just reduce their combat abilities. Oh Christ, why are you doing all the way over here? Alright, Deliverance Tank, come and deal with these. You guys come over here and deal with these. Alright. Let's drop that here quickly. Okay, I should hopefully kill off a few as well. Okay, we've won. Taken a few casualties, but nothing we don't have to worry about too much. We've got one more Hexwave just running off into the distance there. But a close victory, eh? No worries. Let's go back to the campaign map and tally up our losses. So, luckily for me, no full units. We didn't lose that many people, considering how many we actually fought. Admittedly, fighting the undead, it does get to the point where they just crumble and die. But I wouldn't call it a close victory. We only lost 390. And in return, we wiped out 2,562. So, yeah. But anyway, let's kill the captives. Head back towards the Empire. We've now picked up the Amulet of Sea Gold. It's going to give a few nice bonuses to Gelt. Picked up another student. Alright, pick through all of these. And now Gelt can continue on his journey. Now, he's still going to be making his way up towards Volksgrad, so we'll get you moving up there as quickly as you can. Looks like, though, it might be an idea. Let's stop at Kappenberg for a bit. That way, we can get actual replenishment done a bit better, because if we move out, let's say this unit here, it's going to take 6 turns for them to replenish. 4 turns, 7 turns, 9 turns. Move them to Kappenberg, all of a sudden it's 3 turns instead of 9. So yeah, we'll quite happily leave them there for a couple of turns, I think. But Gelt's done that, you've moved. Okay, I think that should be everyone. Now, the last thing I want to do before we actually hit the end turn button is make sure one... Okay, we can actually upgrade this. Okay, actually no, we've got a whole bunch of upgrades to do. Right, what was I going to say? One thing I did want to do was mentioned as well that if we can find characters with traits like noble and things like that, and intelligent, or knowledgeable I should say, anything that's basically a faction-wide effect, they will of course all stack. Now unfortunately we can't do that. Witch hunters with captains, nope, nope. Confident would be good for an army, but not right now. And unfortunately we don't have any spaces available. But yeah, if we, for example, I don't know, found noble here, stick that in Altdorf, that would stack with the Kurt that we've already got here. So we'll be able to make an extra 20% of money, and just continue adding it as we go along. So, something for us to bear in mind. For now though, let's give you Devastating Charge us. Volkmar, how long do we have left until we can give you the War Altar? Okay, 16. Right. Combat-wise, you've done pretty good for yourself, I must say. Indomitable left, Scarred Veteran, Devastating Charge. Let's start working on Inspiring Presence. James van Hossman will give you full plate armor. Billings will give you your peg. We can give you a Griffin, a 22. I'm going to wait for the Griffin, I think. Let's just continue giving you magic instead. We can go for the Curse of Arahay, Transformation of Canador, give myself a Manticore. I did used to use a mod that gave you different animals depending on what faction you were. So if you were High Elves, I believe you got a Great Eagle. If you were a Empire, you got a Wild Griffin. Tonians was Hippogriffs, things like that. But I don't think the mod's been upgraded, unfortunately. But it would have been a nice little one to have had for this campaign. Okay, Loophole. Let's give you now. Let's give you a point in each in Blade Shield. No, we'll go for both in Blade Shield and then give you Blade Master afterwards. Korad, let's give you Arcane Storm unless there's anything else. No. Rudolf Escher. Who are you with? Oh yeah, you're with Edwin. Right. Let's give you Final Transmutation just so we can try it out. Nah. Let's continue just working on your Transmutation of Lead. Debuffs, very, very useful. Hero not moved, not moved. More skill points. Gout. 3 points to spend. Christ, what am I going to give you? Give you that. And let's finish off with that. When can we give you this? Next points, okay. Should now be everyone. I managed to get this fixed as well. It's just so annoying now. It's part of the something to happen with Mixu's Unlocker. I need to constantly add in the old version of it in order to keep the technology screen up. But for now, let's give you faster read and load times. And then finally, hit the end turn. Wow, that end turn actually took quite a while to get through. But we're here nevertheless. Wolfram Hertwig, welcome back. Architect for Heinrich. We've got raiding now going on over in the Eastern Oblast as chaos is coming ever closer. Alright, luckily though the ambush is still set up, so if they're willing to try and attack us, then more fool them. But we are ready to deal with them anyway. Now just to help out a little bit, Fujilion. Is any of these got a character we can have you go and try and wound? We do. Okay, 56% chance. Let's see if it works. Success. There we go, that's one down. And you leveled up 2. Can't give you wounds. Let's give you damage building, I guess. Not that it really matters against chaos, but one of those things. Okay, Valmir, you can stay there in ambush. Helmet can stay inside the settlement. Balthasar, I really would rather let you march up unless... Let's get you marching up slowly but surely, because I mean, you're going to go this way anyway. So yeah, you can head to Beckerven, and that should give you a little bit more fact. That's really helped out quite a bit. Okay, you can stay there, Gert. Okay, you can stay there. Karl Franz, let's get you come over here now to kill the Longship Graveyard. There we go. Nice and easy. Goodbye. Alright, occupy this. Alright, picked up a Hunter. Ruin's End. And as for the Longship Graveyard, let's have a look. Oh, we can actually give you an outpost garrison. Interesting. I didn't realise we could. Probably just can't give them the one with walls. Right, we'll give you that. Astric Forge, we can't give you anything like that, unfortunately. I'll just give you some paved roads that might help get things around a little bit more quickly. Alright, but Loophole, we're going to start marching you into the centre. So if we make sure we have it to 51%, that'll do. Alright, and then put you back into this. Okay, Edwin, for the moment, let's just go back into normal stance and have you go into Ice Drake Forward. Loophole's moved, Vincent, Heinrich can stay there. Richter's making his way back. Wolfsaber, welcome to Volkmar's army of the faithful. Now Volkmar, what's going to be the easiest way for us to get to Serpent Jetty? If we go this way, it's going to take 3 turns-ish. 4 turns. I can see there's a little bit of dark blue there. If I ask him to come out by sea... Let me just see. And if we did this... It's still going to be about the same. Right. But we can stop by here and Skull Weave and pick up 20,000k. 20,000. Yeah, that's quite good. Okay, Kurt, Edwin's moved, Leupold, Vincent, Heinrich, Victor, Volkmar, Curtis. Right, you are making your way over there, that's fine. Marcus, let's actually get you now to force march. And at this point, I think it'd be best if you go by sea. So we'll have you come over this way.
No.
Come on.
Comrades.
Really?
Time to move.
Really? Okay, fine. You can stay there. Now, do I want to keep these places? Not particularly. I mean, it is giving me a little bit of cash, but it is only 250. I'll tell you what, let's just destroy these, and I'm going to abandon the places. Because we don't particularly need to stay down here in the northern jungle. And in fact, we'll have you do the same here. So that, we can't do anything about that. Okay. Can do this, though. Right. Shadow Cloak for all armies. Allows me to use it twice, 22% physical resistance. That's handy. Ambush chances, campaign line of sight. Making all characters immune to attrition could be interesting. Flaming attacks for all characters. Let's actually go for an Amber College, just so we can get that bonus to charging. Right, but that should now. 59 Seal has moved. Everyone else now has moved and done what they needed them to do. Okay, I need settlements. They need upgrading. Talabheim, we could work on here. Let's give that. Anything else nice and quick? Wave Blades, we'll give you that. Fantastic. Now something else as well, just to point out. I have managed to pick up all the forts, haven't I? So, we've got Helmgart, we've got Fort Bergwist up here. And down near Solent and that, we do have Fort Sol. There isn't any other ones that I'm missing, is there? Let me know down in the comments if that is the case. I'd rather not miss one if I can avoid it. Right, Vincent van Houw. Really not much I can get you to do, really. You've just been sitting around outside Marienburg for quite some time, so... Fritz, you can now get Soulfire, my friend. And then, end turn. Kurtz is going to continue his journey up in order to scout out Skeggy, but hoping in the next episode we'll be in a position then to go after them with Marcus's army. But all we can do is wait and see. Right, they've come to attack us. Right. Banspar is slightly against me. But I wonder if we can take them on. I mean, don't get me wrong, they've got quite a few Chaos Warriors and stuff like that. Chaos Knights by the bucket load. But Banspar is okay-ish. Let's leave it here. I'm actually a little tempted to see how we do. So yeah, let's leave it here and see how we do in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching today's one. Hope you all enjoyed. And hope you join me next time as we fight this battle. It's going to be a tough one, but it'll be interesting to see, as I said, how we do against the Forces of Chaos. And we'll get a bit more progress done, hopefully, compared to this one. But until then, everyone, take care, and goodbye for now.